Smackdown Here Comes the Pain, the game that everyone and they mama know about. The game is great. However, this time we're gonna focus on 6 things wrong with Smackdown Here Comes the Pain. Number 1, the created wrestlers. Now, I know that games of the past didn't have the best created wrestling suite. Now, I actually enjoyed and much loved Smackdown Shut Your Mouth's created wrestlers. I loved making wrestlers on that game. And I love making wrestlers on Here Comes the Pain as well. But it's not amazing. And this is what I mean. I am not a graphics guy. I am the quality over quantities kind of guy. But putting your created wrestler in the ring with an in-game model clearly makes him look more out of place. As the in-game models are amazing, they have, the little shininess to them, and your guy just sits there looking like crap on a stick. Now, it's not horribly bad. You can still make any wrestler look just like them, but they just look out of place. And the main reason why that bugs me is because in SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, which is the game previous to Here Comes the Pain, the wrestlers and the creative superstars look the same to me. They don't look out of place. Your creative superstars don't look out of place compared to the in-game models, but in Here Comes the Pain, they're not amazing. Number 2, the music. Now, in my opinion, the music in SmackDown Here Comes the Pain is legendary. Like, that music right there is pure WWE nostalgia. Like, right when you hear that, you already know somebody finna get slammed on their neck. However, but it can be pretty repetitive. Once again, I'm gonna mention games of the past. As we know, in SmackDown Just Bring It and in SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, both games had separate music for the menus and separate music for the in-game gameplay during your match. In SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, all of that music is implemented everywhere. When you're creating your wrestler, when you're choosing your match types, when you're playing the match, all the music is the same. I mean, why not have me listen to something chill while I'm picking my match and then creating my wrestler? And then when I'm in the match, give me that heavy metal shit. Or either, hey, give me the heavy metal shit in the menu to pump me up and then give me something else in the match. But that's just me. Number 3, the announcing. Now, I'm not saying that I want Aaron from Ghost Adventures to be the announcer for WWE, but he already did. But what I am saying is that for Here Comes the Pain, that game would have been even better if announcing was implemented in there. Now, here's the thing. Once again, I'm going to mention games from the past. SmackDown Just Bring It and SmackDown Shut Your Mouth had announcing and commentary. Now, I'm not saying that the commentary was good by any means, because we already know about that. But the game did have announcing. Here Comes the Pain doesn't have announcing or commentary, but honestly, that is really just a preference kind of thing, because it really doesn't affect the gameplay. It doesn't even affect the experience that much, because I honestly didn't even know that the game had 0 commentary, and I had it for 2 months before I even realized. So that right there should already tell you it's not that important, but it still would have been nice to have it. Number 4, the difficulty. Now, I know for a fact y'all finna be like, oh yeah, son, that's SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. Hey, I couldn't beat Brock Lesnar, kid. I couldn't beat Goldberg, son. And guess what? Triple H was hard too. Yeah, those 3 are hard. Yeah. And why are they hard? Because of their stats. But honestly, the difficulty is trying harder than what it actually is. Just ask this dude. And if you tell me that Here Comes the Pain is the most difficult wrestling game you have ever played, I'm finna be looking at you like, boy. Because honestly, all you have to do is just improve your stats and you can destroy anyone in that game. Matter of fact, I want you guys to go ahead and you know how you can, switch your things to season mode and everyone has 0 stats or whatever the heck? Yeah. Fight Brock Lesnar with 0 stats and use another superstar that has 0 stats. it's finna be simple. It's only hard when they're blocking, because they block and they elbow you, and then you get all the damage to you. And if their stats are higher and their overall is higher, they just get their special move even faster than you. You can be killing them. You can be killing them for 20 minutes. You can be hitting them with 60 moves in your moveset. You might not have your finisher yet, and they can only reverse 6 times and they will have their finisher. To me, that's not difficulty. To me, it's cheap. Like, bro, they all over here being all invincible. They ain't taking no damage. Like, bro, chill, bro. I'm just trying to play the game.
Time to play the game. Time to play the game.
Number 5, the submissions. Now, I love me some good old submission moves. Matter of fact, submissions and me go together just like my grind and a fat lady's booty. I'm gonna be honest. But however, in Smackdown, here comes the pain. The submissions could be easy, or they can be so hard that you want to throw your controller down and not play that game until another year. Now, this is what I'm saying. So when you are playing the game on easy, whatever, the game is, of course, easy. You play it on normal, it's normal, blah blah, whatever. If you put it on hard, then yeah, the game gives you a more challenge. But the submissions are still normal. Now, if you put that difficulty on the legendary, oh wait, not legendary, I'm sorry. If you put it on Smackdown, that's what it's called on there. Honestly, the gameplay doesn't change much for me. I feel like Smackdown difficulty is the same as hard difficulty. The only thing different with Smackdown difficulty is that you cannot make them submit. No matter what you do, you cannot. Now, I'm good at pressing buttons, so hey, maybe I just suck. So if you can make people submit, no problem with that difficulty being on Smackdown, boy. Because even if their limbs are on red and you put that submission in, it's so hard to make them tap out on Smackdown. It's extremely difficult. That's the only thing that's harder when you put that difficulty on Smackdown, is the submissions. Now, hey, if you fight Kurt Angle with that difficulty being on Smackdown and he puts in that ankle lock, well, bro, I'll pray for you. And that can get 2 lucky winners because Stone Cold says so. And number 6, the roster. Now, the roster in Here Comes the Pain is actually incredible. I mean, hey, we got Randy Orton before he was Mr. RKO. We got John Cena before he was Superman. We got, well, Brock Lesnar and Goldberg, which every YouTuber always does, and I don't understand why. The strongest guys, blah, blah. We got Scotty Steiner. We got both of the Dudley Boys. We got Eddie Guerrero. We got Rey Mysterio. And who doesn't want to play with Hillbilly Jim? But I mean, hey, why not? Why couldn't we have Jeff Hardy? You know, why couldn't we get Hulk Hogan? Why couldn't we get X-Pac, Bret Hart? I understand why, because, you know, they weren't on terms with the company at the time. But, hey, those superstars from the past games, if they were in this year's game as well, ooh, my goodness, I don't even want, But, hey, I mean, at least we can still take over Earth and kick it in Uranus. Alright, y'all, and that's it for this video. Here Comes the Pain is a great game, but there's things that could have made it even better. If you love this series right here, hey, just let me know and I'll keep on going with it. Comment, like, subscribe, but comment. I love comments and I will respond. Be sure to check out my Backyard Wrestling on my channel, and hey, I will definitely see y'all in the next one. And if you want more, just let me know.